Y'all know I can't see none of y'all saying. Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Hello. Two things. And we going to talk about it here just shortly. How y'all doing? Y'all just see my eyebrows frowned up. Y'all know what that mean. Y'all know what that mean. Good morning. Hello. Good morning, Joy. Hey, Erica. Hey, everybody. I got a butterfly rash happening right now, so my skin is gonna look real dry. Just look over. It's part of the lupus. So I want to talk about something, and it rubbed me the wrong way. I got an email from one of my babies, one of our little babies, and someone messaged them and said that they are not invited in this class. That is not the truth. I never said that. I never said that nobody ain't invited in this class. And if people don't acknowledge you, that is their choice. But what I don't need you to do, and I hope you watching, is be lying and telling people that you're not welcome in here, because that's not the truth. And that starts confusion and chaos, and you not telling the truth. You'll know if you're not welcome here because I'll tell you not to come back. But what you won't do is email or message people and tell them that you're not welcome here. We're not doing that. I ain't never not told nobody if they welcome or not welcome. You gonna know it. Period. And have my little baby confused. Yes. So if you don't feel welcome, that's on you. But what you're not gonna do is try to paint a picture like I don't want you here or we don't want you here. If people don't acknowledge you, that's their choice. It's their phone. And that's why I don't be messing with people. Because folks come up with stuff in their own damn mind. Don't do that no more, and you know who you is. So if you go back and watch the rewatch, yes, I ain't gonna call you out by name, but I'm talking to you and I got the screenshots to prove that you did it. What you won't do is try to make people think some type of way about me. Don't ever say that you're not welcome here, because I didn't say that. You thought that in your own mind. The hell? People is crazy for real. I don't, yeah, it's an adult. Too damn old to be doing this crap. And don't be telling nobody you're not welcome here. You made that up in your own mind. Just because when you come in here, everybody don't say nothing to you, they don't have to. This is not your life. If nobody speaks to you, you come here for what you need to get from here. If nobody speaks to you, that's in your mind. Piss me off. Because I don't like people lying on me, and I don't like people trying to make people think a certain way about me. I can do that myself. That baby was confused. She emailed me like, what is this? I said, I don't know. But it's not the truth, and you know that. Exactly, AJ. So if you in here watching secretly, you know I'm talking about you. You know who you messaged, and I don't know if you messaged more people and said it, but I got the screenshots to see your name and who you messaged. Because the baby was so whatever, she sent me the message. Don't be doing that. If you want to start confusion, you got your own TikTok. You start it over there on with your followers, with your people. But don't message nobody else. Ooh, don't message no. Dang, my lock just literally popped. Don't message nobody else talking about I don't want you over here. That's a lie. And don't lie no more, because I don't do liars. I can't trust liars, and I don't fool with liars. Don't make up nothing in your mind. Folks is crazy. And I got the screenshots to prove it. So if you feel that way, that's on you. That's not anything I said, and that's not nothing nobody made you feel over here. Cause you don't have, I don't acknowledge several people every time they come in here. What is that? I can't acknowledge everybody. And if you here for what you need, whether somebody acknowledge you or not, did you get what you need when you came over here? Because you being acknowledged is not why you're over here. This is not your live. So if somebody does not acknowledge you, you need to go live on your live, and then every single person in that live will acknowledge you. That's what you do. But you coming in here throwing a hissy fit because don't nobody speak to you, that don't got, this is my live. If they never talk to you, they came here to talk to me. And I got the screenshots to prove what you said. Don't do it no more. Folks is too old and too grown to be doing that stuff. That's starting confusion over here. And I don't do confusion. I don't do messiness. And it's real messy for you to do that. You said we spoke about the spirit of importance here. I'm trying to tell you. Folks get too comfortable. Whenever y'all get done, this is CERCA TROVA's live. Not your live, not nothing. If you don't like the fact that this is my live, then I suggest you just don't come over here. Because to me, it's like a hater move. You trying to sow discord amongst the people. Don't do that. They don't come here to see you. They don't come here to listen to you. They come here to listen to me. And if you don't like that, you need to stay on your live. Because I definitely tell people that's not welcome, they not welcome. That's why I be seeing. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, Dad, what else you got for me? Cause and I already know I ain't gonna be on here long because I just ate something with some cream in it and this stomach is already bubbling. So understand, I'm gonna do this as long as I can. But again, do not message nobody in this community telling them that I don't want you here or you're not welcome unless I told you that. Because anything other than that, it's a lie. You making it up in your mind. So if you in here and you know who I'm talking to, don't do it no more. Or you will not be welcome here. Hey, y'all. Don't let the rejection try and play in your mind. It happens to the best of us, whoever you are, right? And this is the thing. They're not here to talk to you. They don't come here to talk to you. They don't come here to listen to you. So you putting yourself in the same place when you got your own live where everybody in there is there to see you is crazy to me. You have your own live. That's how you on my TikTok. As peaceful as I have tried to make this community, and you gonna try to start some craziness by doing that, it makes me feel some type of way for real. In real life, it do. And that's not, oh, it's about me, but you don't come here. This ain't your life. So if nobody acknowledges you, if nobody says hello, so the F what? You're not here to be recognized. You do that on your social media. If you want everybody to speak to you and you want everybody to whatever, go on your live so that everybody is there to see you. And that's why I be saying sometimes I don't be wanting to do this. Because folks is really crazy. And they be thinking they entitled to stuff that they not entitled. Just all kind of crazy stuff. Hell, when you go on Beyonce's live or any of these, do everybody say anything to you when you and these other influencers live? They don't even acknowledge you. Crazy. So if you watching, I'm not pleased with what you did. And you know exactly who you are. Ridiculous. Now, moving on. Y'all see the bank in Africa didn't shut down? It was last week or the week before. The Bank of Ghana. So the Bank of China and the Bank of Ghana both closed down like that in the same like week period or so. Yeah. It says breaking news, Bank of Ghana has collapsed, and soon Ghanaians will be made to pay for the recapitalization levy to revive it. Damn it, I told y'all it wasn't no money. I told y'all 2 años and 4 meses ago that it was no money. Of course, Maury. Y'all remember? And ever since then, matter of fact, in the same year I told y'all wasn't no money, Venezuela and some other countries threw all their money out. It was African countries throwing their money in the streets. It was not, they was making purses out of it. Y'all remember? Who remembers? Just raise a hand for me. Ago pasada. Thank you. Pasada. Thank you. Love y'all. Who y'all remember? And people was calling me crazy. They just kept calling me crazy. And yet it's still day after day. Day after day after day. We going on almost 1,000 days now. And every single day that we get on here, something that we talked about years ago has happened. Come on, Mari. Day after day. You hear me? Tell me that's not nuts. Again, God said, while you have access to the money, remember everybody was telling me, oh, I'm going to do this. I said, don't do that. I can't tell you what to do, But what I need, China bank went down. Yeah. 40 banks in China and Africa too. Housing prices 100 padded so they can pull the equity out of foreclosures. Listen, remember I told y'all when they started the Bitcoin stuff and like making that easily accessible for the poor folks, and they start selling all the gold and the gold dollars and all of this kind of stuff. I said, y'all, they are getting y'all penny stocks and things like that. I said they're getting y'all to inflate the market so it look like it's some stuff that ain't there. You said get your stuff. I clearly remember. Listen, that is a thing. Get your stuff. Get not and it's cho, like CHO. Get your stuff. Get your stuff. Say it with me. Get yo, cho stuff. Get your stuff. Go get it. Because every day this place is crumbling. You said we almost won this stock. They changed the rules. Yeah. It's the audacity of them trying to make them pay for something they collapse. Exactly. Y'all starting to see it, family? Put your glasses on. Do you guys have glasses? Can you see it now? Get your stuff. That part, Sarah. Can y'all see it? Put your glasses on. Let's look. We're going to look over here up into the future. See, these are our see into the future glasses. Okay? These are our see into the future glasses. You hear me? And God has allowed us to see into the future. Listen. You see them? You picked them up and put them on? Get your stuff. Let me go get some water. Get your stuff. Get your stuff. This is so many banks in so many countries have not. Cuba, remember, they couldn't get their money just 3 months ago, 2 months ago. Remember? It was Cubans that woke up, last month or the end of May and couldn't get none of their money? Wasn't it? Less than 2 months ago, the Cubans woke up and couldn't get their money. And now in Cuba, where they were saying you couldn't get your money, that should be the name of our 1,000 classes. Get your stuff. We probably close to 1,100 now because they don't even let me see how many it is. It just says over 1K or 1K. That's it. So who knows how many we have right now. You said I noticed something was off at my job. I think the higher ups are trying to make their exit. Oh, yeah. And save their cash. Do you remember what happened right in 2019? I told y'all. Oh, I bet they are. They were feeling real cute and bougie. Listen. Listen. They kept canceling shifts. I think they're trying to lower costs as much as they can. All of that. See, you, baby, you got your eyes open. You are your TTs. Listen. Come out in. Open them eyes up, girl. You ain't crazy. You seeing it. God be letting us know. Listen. I am not trying to scare nobody, but I've been looking, and I know they be getting you for content. So y'all said I can't show it, so I'ma just let y'all hear it. Okay? It's some curse words in here. They are not mine. Okay? Do you hear me? These curse words are not mine. Okay? But I'm going to let y'all hear what this young man said. I'm not going to show it. So if your ears is sensitive, he dropping F-bombs, go on and get out now. But I want y'all to see what this young man says, okay? Listen what he said. This was yesterday.
Houston, fucking Texas, and this bitch-ass hurricane, Kimberell, whatever this bitch name is, in all seriousness. What the fuck is we supposed to do now? I'm so serious with y'all. What the fuck are we supposed to do now? This goddamn hurricane came and did what the fuck the bitch said they was gonna do. Ain't nobody got no goddamn power. There's no fucking power. Alright? Now, the fucking sun is out and it's hot than a motherfucker. Then, we hungry. Bitch, I wanna eat. Like, where the fuck are we even getting food at? I tried to drive up the street. Cane's, McDonald's, everything closed. I'm even willing to stop being a fucking pescatarian and just go back to eating meat there. Bitch, I don't care. I'm hungry. I'm fucking hungry.
Who remembers me telling y'all, you get hungry enough and the way that you eat is gonna change? Didn't I say that? He said, I'm pescatarian, but right now, did I not tell y'all that for all the folks? I'm this, I'm that. I said, baby, you ain't been hungry yet. You ain't been hungry. But hold on. I be trying to tell y'all. I said, God, thank you. Hold on, listen.
What the fuck are we supposed to do now, bitch? What are we supposed to do now? Oh, I guess that's why everybody's supposed to buy brisket. Bitch, you think as hot as it is, a motherfucker feel like barbecuing right now? It's hot.
Did I not talk about the barbecue grills? Did I not say you're not going to be wanting to be outside cooking, especially when ain't nobody else got no food? Did we talk about it? You heard what he said? Don't nobody want to be outside barbecuing. It's already hot. And can't nobody else get no food. Let's go.
It's hot, and I'm hungry, and I'm getting aggravated. What the fuck are we supposed to do? What the fuck are we supposed to do? And I also don't understand. Can somebody please tell me? And I hate that I even thought about this shit till today, but why the fuck, every time we got a hurricane coming, do they tell us to go to the grocery store and buy all this goddamn shit up? We go to buy all this goddamn shit up, talking shit about, oh, we good, we stocked up, we good, just for the power to go out? When they been already said it's a chance the power gonna go out. Now the power done went out. And all this shit that we done bought is in the goddamn icebox, in the freezer. And they telling us that power might be out for some days. Days, bitch. And I just spent $200 some at the goddamn grocery store and these groceries. And you saying days? So all this shit that we go to the grocery store and buy, it's gonna go bad. With the Red Cross.
I just want to know, is that not what I told y'all word for word? All of what he said. Please. This thing gonna go bad. This meat ain't going bad. That canned meat in your freezer that you could have, the canned meat in your cabinet, baby, you and your babies can still be eating if you had a portable stove, some butane. Went and stocked the freezer. I did not tell y'all. Have I not been saying for over 2 years, don't stock the freezer? You need shelf stable food. What are you going to do if there's no power for over a week and you can't get to the dry ice? You ain't got no generator. What you going to do? What your babies, he's single and don't got no kids, but it's people that got families. It's people that got mamas and daddies that need to be on machines and stuff, babe. Every single thing that I have been trying to prepare you all for, that man said out of his mouth. They can't travel nowhere because they're trapped. Do you understand? My freezer about bare as hell. Now, baby, who ain't been worried about the freezer is me. Come on, Rika. Come on. Listen, family, I know y'all think I go on here and go way too hard and I be doing too much. But, baby, when I tell you God be helping me be ready for stuff. Now, it made me wonder how many of them people maybe still seen my giant video, maybe came in class one time and called me crazy. And I bet you they thinking about if they ever watch one of those classes. That crazy lady that was on there yelling and too loud and acting all crazy was trying to make sure your babies was going to be straight in case of a disaster. So no, I didn't get on here this man is playing. I know this man ain't. I'm sorry, y'all. I think that my maintenance just lied and said he came and did a work order. No, you didn't, liar. I'm sure about to see you. Just give me one moment. This man. Because you sure ain't came in my house and fixed my door. Hold on. This man be lying. Don't play with me. What is wrong? It must be something in the air today. So he got the damn bird nest down, but you ain't fixed that door. Come, because I showed you the ground recoups yesterday in my sink. It's okay, Circle. I must have a blessing coming. Because when I tell you the devil has been on my nerves, like boop, 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 boop. You hear me? Devil been on my nerves, like heavy. I ain't been able to sleep. I don't know what's going on. He been on my damn nerves in real life. Goodness gracious. Also, I told you to get solar generators and not gas. Yes, because how you gonna get to the gas station? They can't even get out of their areas because it's too much water. Somebody tried. They probably didn't have no food in their house, or was trying to get to a hotel or whatever else. So if you live in an area where you know it be hot, I need for you, okay? I need for you to get your stuff. You need to go get one of those Arctic cooler things. And if you can, get you an ice machine. I told my friend to get a solar generator months ago. She didn't. Now Houston is hot with no power. Well, Miss Nicole, didn't we talk about this? Didn't your TT tell you where my sis at? Where my sis? I bet you she happy. You heard me? Where my sister at? Where your mama? Hey, mama, because guess what? We gonna be okay. We gonna be okay. If they don't want to listen, that's okay. Hey, pumpkin, you see that? That's why I don't care when people come in here and talk crazy. You hear me? I don't care. Because every single time somebody come in here and say I'm doing too much, God let if y'all pop up off the page. The situations pop up off the page. As we are yet speaking, it happened. When I tell y'all what happened with Tay yesterday, it blew my mind. Even though it happens all the time, every time that God does it, it blows my mind. The as he was yet speaking moments, God will have me say something on here, and within minutes, it is happening, or it's a reality. I'm telling y'all. My mama not leaving Dallas without her stuff. Listen, Circa, did you see the Idaho farmer saying? Yeah, yeah. Oh, but we knew that though. That's been happening for 2 years. That was happening during 2020, 4 years actually. Listen, this is the thing, family. I know I say it probably every day. So I know for a fact I've said it over 1,000 times in 2 years. Don't feel guilty for the ones that got warning but actually refused to do what's best for them. The blood is not on your hands no more. Come on! Come on! You hear that, Nicole? Your cousin Marjorie said. The blood ain't on your hands. I bet you she'll listen every time you open your mouth now. She got kids? I bet you everybody in your family that was calling you crazy is gonna be like, They gonna open their ears up now. But remember when I told y'all, I said, don't be the wait till you see it. She doesn't have kids, but it's her and her brother. Okay, well, I can't imagine how you feel telling people over and over and over, girl, you. That's why sometimes I just be like, is this almost over? Is they even listening? Are they even paying attention? Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I be frustrated. I really do, because it makes me want to cry right now. It's crazy you say that, because it sucks to know what's coming and people don't believe you. I told my Houston family and friends, and now they feeling it. Come on, Tanisha. See, this the thing. They don't never want to listen to us. It really does, and only the people that listen are me. Listen. That's why it hurts. I told it, ooh, y'all, this milk about to be moving through my system. We might not be able to finish this, or y'all gonna have to wait a minute. I told them to look at your YouTube. They didn't want to watch a 3-hour video though. Well, they could have fast forwarded and just got all the stuff. She ain't lying. We don't have no power still here in Houston, but baby, my family good because okay, okay, Tim, okay. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you at first, but I completely understand now. Thank you so much. Listen, yeah, it took a while to get my husband on board, but he listened now. I told you they would. You just gotta put your cheese out. Okay, y'all gonna have to hold on. Y'all got about 4 minutes. I gotta go. Y'all want me to get off, or y'all want to stay on and talk so much yourselves? Because the teacher got to run to the restroom because I done ate that pasta, baby, and it's moving. So what y'all want to do? Y'all want to stay here? Or okay, I'll be back. I need to drop my kids off at the pool. Give me a few minutes. Thank you. I'll be back because, baby, no, that's not good right there. right, y'all. It's mostly gas, but thank you, Jesus. I said, wait a damn minute, boy. This stomach got the bubbling. Girl, no. We real family now. I can go boo-boo or poop and come back. Y'all don't even care. Y'all just be sitting on the couch. Ooh-wee. Listen, that be one of them. You scared, you might short. I don't want to do that. Better safe than sorry. I'm trying to tell you, I do not want to short in my pants. No, thank you. You said, yeah, we was just waiting. I know, y'all faithful. I told my cousin today, I said, I wish I had an assistant. I said, I was being funny. I said, I wish I had an assistant pastor so I could really take a vacation, but y'all still get y'all school. We need an assistant dean, baby. We do. We need us an assistant dean. I love y'all too. And seeing as how I have to be with y'all when y'all be pooping and showering and God knows what else. Because I know I done been in the bathroom with y'all at least 50 times. I don't care if you was just peeing. Y'all be waking up, breath stinking, ain't got no clothes on, going to the bathroom, turning your phone on, looking, everything just hanging. So anyway, popped into my head, why did God wait 1,000 years to bless us with Jesus? He actually waited 5,000 years, 5,500, not 1,000. You said, yup, I already know. You said, and do, every time. Right, I done boo-boo with y'all. I done shared with y'all and everything. We real family. Been around while you been cooking and everything. You said, I be having you in the shower with me. I already know. Few folks done got their phones wet. I do. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all spend too much time. We be on the phone for 5 hours. You think I don't think about it? I already know y'all. That's why when people come in here talking crazy to me, I look at them. How you know I was cooking? I know y'all take me everywhere, even to church. You said true. You said we was just in there. I know how this goes. We are real family. Put spray some spray. You want me to come in here, sit on the tub, and talk to you while you boo-boo? I need you to spray some spray, because light an incense, light a match or something. You said I was just in the bathroom. I know how this goes. You literally do everything with me. Right. That's what I'm telling y'all. So, anyway, you sure right. Hit, breathe. And listen. You said, breathe, just farted, and stretched. Then help me clean my house, cooking at my job with me and everything. Yeah, we family. You said, yes, in the shower with the cover on the phone. Come on. Can you pass me the toilet paper while you in here? Exactly. Yeah, I already know the deal. You said putting the grandson in the shower now. I already know how. Listen, we is family for real, Eric. We family. I already know. Y'all wake up scratching and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, circus though. Let me get in class. Listen. You be riding in the car with me, walking in the stores too. Listen, don't forget the doctor's appointments. And dude, you been in the comedy club with me. I saw this dude, and I said, this dude is not funny. Put my earbuds in and went to class. Y'all crack me up. At the doctor's office, everybody listen. Ooh, let me not cuss then. Tell the doctors, hey, y'all. Hey, listen, we is family, honey. We done been through a lot together. You said everyone at work knows you. Oh, that's so spooky. Every time y'all take, all that. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, football games and practices. Too funny. But guess what, y'all? Do y'all know this is one of my most rewarding things that I've ever done in life? My daughter would walk in the room, hear your voice, and say, I knew you was watching CERCA. Come on. Listen, you was there when I filed for my divorce. We really family. Oh, Pumpkin. It is. I walked out with you. Don't worry about it. Auntie told you it's going to be all right. Cry now, but you're going to laugh later. And look at us. We laugh every day. You see? Y'all, we've been through a lot of stuff together, though, for real. Y'all been through a lot of stuff with me. I don't always talk about everything. But you all have helped me through some horrible times. My son comes in and say, I see you watching your girl. And is, nephew. Oh, excuse me. Y'all know how I'm getting old. I ate some spicy stuff a little bit yesterday and a little bit the day before, but I didn't have that burning in my right here for 2 days. I couldn't even hardly sleep last night. I said, I'm getting old because I remember my ex-husband used to say this, and I used to say, no, you're just old. But it's a reality that heartburn or whatever it's called, indigestion, heartburn, indigestion, diarrhea, that acid reflux is a thing. And they say, don't drink so much coffee. Well, that ain't going to work. Yep, you babysit my son too. I turn on teacher CERCA. He good. Hilarious. Listen, now tell me when the kids is in class so I know not to be cussing because I don't want them walking around saying some of the stuff I say. Auntie can teach them some bad things too. I don't want to do that. And wait 30 minutes before laying down. Yeah. He used to say that and it still didn't work. So he used to have to sit up on a pillow. Like he'll have to have the pillows propped up at like an angle like this, kind of. I think I'm going to have to start doing that. Thank you so much. I got acid reflux and making some coffee now. After eating, I know it still don't work. Put a little baking soda in your water. I'm going to do it. Listen. I'm happy and I feel rewarded every single day that I get off of here. Every single day that I get off of here, it makes all the days I had to be lonely by myself. It makes all the days that just everything in my life I didn't understand. I fell asleep watching a live last night. My husband said I was speaking in tongues in my sleep. Come on! Come on! And do. Listen, it's a real thing. Then drop some chlorophyll in that water too. No. And you know what's so funny? Your niece, she just started drinking it yesterday. She was like, Mom, I put some mint in here or something. She was like, it's so good. I said, Y'all know who I thought about. Y'all know exactly who I thought about. She had a big tumbler full of it. Who did I think about? Because her and Queen act exactly alike. And she was like, I said, you know what? It's two of them. I need her to meet Queen. I need that specific kid to meet Queen. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I need them to meet each other. Because, baby, when I tell you I deal with Queen online and offline, it is not a game. I dropped holy basil and orange mint in my water yesterday. Y'all, if it ain't water, coffee, or cranberry juice, I probably won't be drinking it. And tea. The rest of that, y'all can keep it. I don't want it. I bathe in it. And that's the same thing I said I just filled my little bottle up. I bathe in it. That's as good as I'm going to get with that. I drink lemon water because that ain't nothing but lemonade without the sugar. I got that. But the rest of that, baby, no. Don't even. And y'all see that boy talking about I'm about to stop being pescatarian. Right. So let me ask you a question. Listening to that young man's video, hearing our family member, the whole interaction, I can't wait. Listen, hearing the young man say, I'm hungry, I'm hot, and I'm irritated, which means your thinking is going to be rash, sporadic, and not thought out. Now, y'all remember I said I need y'all to get this stuff so that when everything happens, you can think calmly. You don't have to be trying to be all scatterbrained all over the place, trying to figure irrational. Exactly. Do you understand? You can be in your space, even if everybody in one room. Y'all put those little air conditioning things in there. You can cook in the kitchen, keep that heat over there, but you don't have to leave out your house. We just talked about the coolers last week. Remember I was telling y'all about the refrigerator coolers. The refrigerator coolers. Okay? I said they got them like somebody said they got them for $119 or something like that. Okay. I got one of the little AC coolers from TikTok Shop for free. Come on. It's a real thing, family. You got to. Okay? These things can be vital in your survival for however long. Okay? Because if those people had that little thing, they could at least took most of their meat out or whatever their most, one person, they ain't got that much meat in their freezer 9 times out of 10. It all would have fit in there. You can fit bacon, eggs, everything in there. People put ice cream in there and everything. So they got the kind that's dual zone. So you don't freeze your milk. You can turn this side on, regular, and turn this side up. Y'all need to get that. I just bought my solar fan and charged it. It works great. Okay? Family, if this doesn't prove to you that you need to be ready, God told us these floods was about to happen. Did he or did he not? He told us to go get flotation devices, didn't he? You found one at Goodwill for $10. That part, that's my favorite kind of stuff. It was 3 months ago that I told you. I said we need to have flotation devices. You never know what's going to happen. I'm trying to get one now. My compressor went out on my air conditioner in 90-degree weather inside and out. That part. You got like central air? Or just, oh, yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah. Yeah. So are you in Texas, baby girl Black? I remember when my car cut off, it was almost 100 degrees outside. Yeah, it's a real thing. Florida, okay, yeah. Well, they be making you, if you got a fan, you seen them put the cooler and the ice and then have it blowing out into the thing. You seen that where they take like a bucket or like the kids' toy bucket thing with the 2 little white handles on it and fill that with ice and a little water and put the fan on top of it and it blows that, they just lay it on top and have it blowing cold air up into the room. Y'all might have to get it. Baby, listen. Yes, I'm doing it because it's hot. Oh, okay. Because we going to live over here. Because we going to survive over here, honey. We is going to make it work. You heard me? But I also think that this is very, very crazy, y'all. I do. Yes, they use those styrofoam coolers and do. This is the thing. God is warning us to get ready. You can keep on acting like, oh, I got time. That's why I said that stuff don't need to be in your cart. Because you're spending money on something. And then you put your survival stuff to the back. They can't get no Amazon trucks in them areas to get nobody nothing. I already know, Brendan. It's hot. And you got to think, when the air is off, it's hotter in the house than it is outside. You said guilty at one point. I know you was, Deja. But see, you had a little opposition because you had to figure out where you was going to put your stuff. It's different. If you was in your own house, I think you would have went ahead and did it. Get fire extinguishers too. Yeah. 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 This is the thing, family. So who remembers me saying these are going to be important? Because if it's already hot, you don't want to be burning no candles. You think they want to be burning candles and it's already 112 outside and humid because it's all that murky water. And you definitely don't want to leave your doors open because it's mosquito breeding ground and they already got, dengue fever running around. Right? This ain't creating no heat, babe. I bought a fire blanket, but I want one for every floor. Yeah. This is a rechargeable light bulb for those that don't know. They sell them everywhere. I don't know the prices, but you can find one in your price range. You need at least 3 to 4 rechargeable light bulbs. You need a solar panel generator. You need a way to cook. And I can't think of who it was yesterday. Came right in here and said they gas wasn't pushing through no they had gas stoves and they wasn't working. You hear me? Well, Sherry, you don't even, I mean, they got solar lanterns. You can have a battery one for maybe if it's not as sunny, but they got solar lanterns. They got solar floodlights. They got, I just seen it, a dude in Africa, one of the tribes I be watching. Oh, I put it in here. But y'all know that blue light I normally pull out. He had one of them in a solar form. I didn't pack all this stuff in here because I get tired of it being all over the floor. I don't know where it is. And I'm not about to pull it all out. But y'all know that light. They got the solar ones too. You heard me. So, with that, please get your stuff, okay? I know y'all hear me fuss about it. I know every single day you're going to hear me say, get your stuff. Make sure that you can cook, stay warm, charge whatever small devices. This, I know I get on y'all nerves. I don't care though. I'm going to be honest. At that part, I don't care. Because I want these babies to be okay. I want y'all to be okay. I want your parents to be okay. Or whoever is in your house. You've been looking at all the things I say. Listen, go get your stuff. Now do y'all see why I said it's very important for you to be going to the So why you keep drinking it, Brendan? Spend your $100, nephew, and go get you one of these. They got them at Walmart. They everywhere. You ain't got to buy the $600 one. I've been having this one for 2 years, and it works perfect. Okay? Anyone in Orlando area want to go? Where y'all going? You taking stuff out of your freezer and canning it? Thank you. Because we need shelf-sustainable food, y'all. Okay. You can get that on Afterpay or whatever it is. They got it on Amazon and they got it on Walmart. So whatever all them pay-as-you-go things is, gonna grab one. Okay. I'm glad I hear your voice because I almost spent $35 on makeup and I need more stuff. It's okay to buy your makeup, Pumpkin, but just make sure you have, you said you was at the food bank yesterday, Jamila, and is. And is. And is. And is. I know when y'all be seeing these news things, y'all be like, what the heck? Yeah. I know when y'all see that, y'all be like, what the heck? Oh! Hold on. Did y'all see that the Chinese is in Russia? Here in Canada, supplies are low. Yeah. They low everywhere. Which is crazy. What you say? All right. FYI, they did give an announcement about the pay-as-you-go services that right now they don't impact your credit, but as soon as they will be changing that, so try to get your stuff on that system soon as possible. You're talking about electricity? Yes, my gas stove doesn't work, but the butane stove does. Tiff, they got that pay-as-you-go electric in Arizona too. What is it? SRP or something? I didn't see it. They gave me 1 potato, 1 carrot, 1 onion, and 3 canned items. No bread. What? What the heck, Jamila? Wait a minute. You said they gave you 1 potato, 1 carrot, 1 onion, and 3 canned items? Oh, Affirm and Klarna. Got it. Got it. I see. Oh, that was Affirm and Klarna, not electricity. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? I live alone and that's for 1 month? Girl, you playing with me. They gave me 1 potato, 1 carrot, 1 onion, and 3 canned items and no bread for 1 month. For 30 days. Yes, you can only go to that food bank once a month. I'm not playing. Okay. Who remember somebody just came in here yesterday and said in Cuba they got to buy out the same food with that card and everybody get the same amount? They're saving stuff for families, which I understand, but they are low. But you used to get a lot. But Mari, for a whole month, she can't go back till next month. 1 potato, 1 onion, 1 carrot, and 3 small cans of canned vegetables or meat. We went last week and they only gave us 2 canned goods, 3 onions, and a few potatoes, and 1 bread item. No, for a family of 3. Y'all. We went last week and they gave us 2 canned goods, 3 onions, and a few potatoes, and 1 bread. So not only is it happening in Canada, it's happening in Texas as well. For a family of 3, that's what they gave them. The food banks are running out of food. Did I tell y'all? Did I tell y'all? Did I tell you? Hey, Tay. Did y'all hear that? Did we talk about that? Did we talk about it? Y'all have power. Good job. Good job. Thank you, Dad. I'm happy y'all okay, Pumpkin. And then some items were already expired. Okay. Listen to me. I just want y'all to understand this is real. Something in here smells real good. And I don't know what it is. Hold on, let's see, sir. Y'all ready? Give me 1 second. I need you to go get your easy read version. And we about to read real quick. Oh, y'all got your... I'm going to let y'all get your coffee or whatever. We about to go and bust this down. Getting ahead of the chaos. Paul, listen. Can I ask y'all a question? Do y'all sometimes think about them people that come in here and call me a false prophet and a Jezebel? Huh? Do y'all think about that? They think that because my stomach is out that God don't talk to me, but they don't know I'm going through menopause. They think that because I don't have that thing on my neck and I ain't walking around in here hollering and screaming that God don't talk to me. But do y'all see it? The person that gave me the ride, I told him that you said all this was coming. Colorado Public Health confirmed new case of human plagues. Okay. Okay. You said yes. I think some have snuck back in, believe it. Oh yeah, they bad. They come in as user 24630. Listen here. They come in as 2463. You hear me? User. Listen. I just be wondering what they be thinking about when they be seeing that. Bird flu cases are coming too. Oh, okay. Who remembers me talking about I ain't about to be moving around because I feel like some sickness is in the air? Remember after I went and visited Auntie P, I came back, I said, y'all, I don't know. God is telling me not to travel. Okay, I got an autoimmune disease. Right? I got an autoimmune disease. So God told me, but they loved Rashad Jamal with his shirt off. Listen. Listen. Who understands why they've been having me shadow banned for 2 years? And I know I say this all the time. I told y'all when they started shadow banning me 2 years ago, I said, y'all, it's because I'm over here telling y'all what's going to happen. And they don't like that. They don't want you to know what is going to happen before it's going to happen. They know that everything that y'all started buying 2.5 years ago. Well, CERCA, my name is Maureen, and I've been here since the beginning. Hey, Maureen! We got a Maureen and a Maureen. Hey, Maureen. She said, look, I'm using 24630, but I've been here since 22, honey. Don't play with me. Listen. Myself also track up to... Oh, okay. You hear me? Well, hey, Maureen. We got a Maureen and a Maureen. I love it. Maureen. We got an Auntie Maureen. Come on. Maureen and Maureen. I love it. So, look, for real, though, family. They started blocking me. They started blocking me because y'all started going out and buying thousands and thousands of cans, if not hundreds of thousands of cans at that time, of dehydrated food, canned good. They saw an uptick and people going, yep, the first video I posted was, and I've been shadow banned since. Oh, yeah, they don't play about that. You hear me? They don't play. But look, when y'all started buying the stoves and all of this survival stuff, remember they track where you just came from. They track it. So they knew. I told you these people been knowing who I am for a long time. Whether y'all believe it or not, the people, they know who I am. With that, you hear me? When y'all started buying all y'all stuff and they started seeing an uptick in survival stuff flying off the shelves, when they was just going to put it in the stores and hope nobody paid attention that it was there like they was doing at first, y'all remember? Because y'all done told me the stories about y'all being in Walmart and everywhere else, and folks is just walking past the survival straws, walking past the survival food. They not looking at no camping stuff or nothing. So the government be trying to find out, how do you know before we didn't even make the disaster? You said you told us about the chickens dying and now there's been a recall. I just be wanting to see if y'all see it, but we about to get to it. Give me a second. Give me about 31 seconds. I'll be right back. And we about to talk about it. right, let's get this popping because I know I'm about to take me a nap. I know that I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, where I live, it's 4 food banks, and you can go to one once a week. Go to each once a month and one each week. Okay. Yeah, well, I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning, but I have not been sleeping well, y'all. When I tell you the enemy been taking my sleep from me, something like last night, I didn't go to bed until almost 2 o'clock. And I was just like, I had to turn all the lights off. I had to go through a whole thing. And I had something to do this morning, so I didn't want to oversleep. CERCA, the deer have a virus, and the rivers have uptick in E. coli. Oh, hey, sweet sauce. You having the same issue? So, you know what? I'm going to be honest. I have not got down on the flow and did intercessory prayer in a long time, so it might be something that he wants to say to me. So there's that. And then too, my kids are waking up. The Prop 25, thank God for the BET Awards. Can we clap for the BET Awards even though they're crazy? Because that Prop 2025, did you decompress after getting off of here before you go to bed? Do I? I try to. Sometimes I can't, Mari. Because people, they be having me on 100. And then sometimes when I go to check my emails, to be honest, that's why I ain't been running through them emails. Unless it's a book or somebody needs some help. Some emails I ain't been checking because sometimes I wake up to BS too. You know what I'm saying? It'd be crazy. And I just be like, you got to think. If I didn't talk to y'all, I wouldn't talk to but about 4. My kids, so that's 4. Grandkids, that's another 3, so that's 7. But they can't really talk back. And then maybe 2 other people. Other than that, I don't talk to nobody. So a lot of the issues with my mind being cloudy don't even be my issues. They don't even be my issues. It be people calling me, asking me for advice or telling me about their problems. Like, I could be having a great day and then somebody call my phone and I'll be like, oh my God. Okay, let's go, CERCA. If I could tell y'all what I need to get me all the way right, y'all wouldn't want to come over here no more. But I know what I need. I know exactly what I need to give me a little bit of energy. You hear me? But God said no, so I'm just going to have to stay over here. It be some frustration that it need to be in. Working out ain't gonna get it because my knees is bad. Moving on. Listen, y'all know what I be missing? Hugs. That's the main thing I be missing. I like hugs, but from people that I like. I don't let everybody touch me. As far as like, I don't. You know how some people just hug everybody. Some people just, and it's a person here that I really like hugging them. But I don't talk to them anymore. And I can't talk to them anymore. But if I could get a hug from that person, it would be it would do something. Like, it seemed like when they used to hug me, everything just melted away. Y'all ever had a hug like that? No, it's not Queen. She said it's a queen. Girl, no. I love her. I would love to hug her too. But no, Queen got somebody to hug her like I'm talking about. No, baby. No. I don't want this kind of hug from Queen. Ew-wee. No, that ain't the kind of hug I want. It's a love language. It is. Yes. Not a Capricorn man. Well, you got a Capricorn man. He wasn't a Capricorn. He was an Aquarius. But his spirit was so calming to me at all times. It's just, Aquarius had that other life that I don't too much care for. Like the whole, I don't know. I don't know how to read them and I'm not going to try. So there's that. Yeah. And so I be sad because like we was just cool and he was just, you know what I'm saying? Like I could talk to him. I could just be free. You know, I didn't have to be CERCA. I didn't have to be mom. I didn't have to be wife. I just got to be just me. You know what I mean? The shrub. Yeah, well, he wasn't no, he wasn't a shrub. He was a hedge. I don't too much deal with the shrubs because you know they're a little too short and bulky for me. He was a hedge. You know, most hedges are like a little taller, just barely taller than you, very nicely trimmed and all cut up and stuff. Yeah, I don't really do shrubs, but I definitely will take a hedge. I definitely will, or a tree. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about the hedges that's in like Alice in Wonderland hedges, you know? And he smells so good. Yes, he sure did. Ooh, shoot. Moving on anyway. Back to the word. All right. Listen, Matthew 24. But you want to know something I'm thankful for? Self-control. I'm thankful for self-control. And self-control is a... I'm an Aquarius. We are great. Nephew, I love you. Nephew, son, I love you. I love you, but no. And it's crazy because most of the Aquariuses that I've met have been short and stocky. I don't think I've ever met a tall Aquarius. Now, I'm sure there are some, but all of the ones that I met are under 5'10". Most of them between 5'10" and about 5'6", or 5. Actually, take that back, 5'2". Yeah, and y'all just be having a little bit of stuff on y'all shoulders a little bit, like the big man complex. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be wanting to call shots all the time and stuff. I don't too much care. My brother is an Aquarius, so I know, and I do love him. You said I'm an Aquarius and 411. It's some tall ones out there. I just haven't met any. But my favorite brother is an Aquarius. I'll say that. I don't have a favorite, but he's my favorite. Let's say it like that. I mean, we right there together. So, and he think he's supposed to tell everybody what to do. Everybody's supposed to listen to him. He just think people just don't want to admit they really love us. They just can't figure us out. Well, look, you said big Aquarius. Listen, like I said, I just haven't met any. I haven't met none. All the way we got the plan right. My friend that came that lost his son, and so he in Aquarius, and that's why we don't talk as much. Cause I said, listen, I'm on the same level with you, nigga. You boss everybody else around. This is big Pisces energy, honey. You don't boss me. I am the boss. Oh, Mari, you an Aquarius, Mari? And he told me too. He was like, yeah, I know. Okay. Don't, cause listen, honey. Everybody else cower to you, nigga. I'm standing 10 toes down, nigga. I don't care either, nigga. He said, boy, you get on my nerves. Yeah, cause you can't run me. That's why. Go on and get with everybody else. Go on over there. He was just here. I just told y'all. You said, ew, no. Listen, I talk about he runs everybody but me. I'm not moving. He'll say something and I'll just look at him like this. Y'all want to leave? We should leave. No. I'm a leader, nephew. I'm a leader. Oh, you a Scorpio. Oh, Lord. All right. Well, y'all kind of bossy too. No, see, and that's exactly something he would say, Jace. I promise. That's exactly something he would say. I talked to him the day before because he throw down on the grill. He barbecue like you, which is really crazy. So I called him on July 3rd and said, "What is you making food?" He said, "I ain't even in town." I said, "What that mean? Like, will you be back to make food? You not cooking? That's what you're known for. You're not gonna make food for nobody." He said, "Girl, I'm out of town." I said, "That's stupid." Because I can't argue with you and still eat your food. I need some of them tips. I need a couple of them ribs. Because he throw down on the grill now. I can argue with you and eat your food and be talking crap while I'm eating your food, telling you how good it is and still talking crazy. Like, I don't care. I do not care. I'll be, oh, this is good. And I can't stand your trifling tail. Like, I'll be eating your food and talking crazy. Don't worry about it. I got you. I ain't gonna lie about how good your food is. Listen, have my order ready. Go on and get my stuff together. Happens to me all the time. Hilarious. People be talking crazy and still want their food and do. Now, go on and give me my extra mashed potatoes and stuff, because I don't got time to be dealing with you. Listen, you said that smile says everything. And do. Listen, Aquarius give the alpha energy for sure, my dad. I'm trying to tell you. I'll take a big plate and a debate. You said it. You said it, Bugs. I'll take a big plate. Matter of fact, 2 plates and a debate. 1 debate, because it's going to be long enough for both plates. But fill me up again, sir. Thank you. I'm going to need a refill. Well, more of them baked beans, please. And thank you. Thank you. Because what? Give me my stuff. One of my baby daddies in Aquarius and can cook too. So I know how you feel. Just give them my food and keep the attitude. Girl! Keep the food. Give me the food and keep your attitude. Damn. See? So you can't say it ain't true. Because too many of y'all is in here identifying that this is the true character of an Aquarius. Y'all see it? Girl, he sure do, Tiff. Listen, blush like a whole school girl, crazy. And do. And that's hard to do. It's a quality. We're moving on to the message. We are moving on to the message. We're out of here. I know y'all stomach, girl. Quit. I got a whole journal entry, a book about y'all and how y'all move around this planet. I'm an Aquarius, and men tell me I'm too strong. Strong will, and strong-minded and talk back too much. That's the reason I'm single. Listen, I can see it. Because he's single, too. And swear up and down. Listen, and he the player of the Himalayas. I'm trying to tell you. They don't know how to effectively communicate their emotions. Right! Right! You answer that question. CERCA, I'm a Leo and I'm single. Okay, it's time to move on. Y'all doing too much. Oh! Oh, he said, all right, that's see? Trying to tell us what to do. You see? They can't help it. All right, tell the whole group. I said that's enough. I speak for all of your Aquariuses in here. That is enough. Jay said that's enough. Y'all doing too much. He said, all right, see? You see how they go? It didn't even take no time. None. You said laugh out loud. I disagree. Uh-oh. Oh, hilarious. You said facts kill you like, moving on. But didn't nobody tell y'all to be born Aquarius then, damn it. Now, Matthew 24. Matthew 24. Love you, Deja. He said, bro. All right, come on. Matthew 24, verse 4. 24 and 4. ERV. Excuse me, please. Listen. Leos act up. Girl, we ain't even gonna get... We about to get to this. Because you remember the person I told you this, Satan, Lucifer, the devil himself, and the Antichrist in my phone? He's for sure a Leo. The only person that just didn't get a do not answer, but he literally has a name. The Lord of Darkness, anything that you can think of that references Satan and anything evil. What? The nigga that had a name for Satan every time that he found out a new way to contact me, I give him a new name. Lucifer, Satan, the Prince of Darkness. I'll just move on down the list. I'll move on to. You said Leo here. Well, I'm just trying to tell y'all. Yeah, listen. I can only go on my experiences. Y'all might be different, but I can only talk to you about the ones I know. And I had 3 Leos in my life at one time, 2 females and a male. And baby, listen, I was like, yep, I don't talk to none of them no more. Listen, I had 3. I done dealt with Leo women and men. 2 of them, two of them was like my sister. And I ain't saying y'all bad people or nothing. I'm just saying, I don't know. That's why I just be by myself. I don't know. Maybe I love people, but I don't like them. Is that a thing? Let's talk about that real quick before we get through here. You said, well, I'm here, TT, for the long run. I love y'all. See, that's the thing. Can you love a person and not like them? It's a thing that you can love them and not like them that much. You said that's the way I feel about most people. Listen. That's a real thing. Okay. So let me say, the people that I've come in contact with, well, them people, I don't love them anymore. But I don't even know. Okay, so then I don't even know if that's a thing because I don't love or like them. But y'all know where I was going with that. You said all 5 husbands. Okay. So then y'all didn't feel the same I didn't feel. Yes, sir, I say that when God sends my husband, he has to know that I love him, but will not like him every day. That part. I'm not going to like you every day. Listen. Okay, come on. Let's get back to it. All right. Well, we all feel the same in some kind of way. That's why we over here together. Here we go. Why do I do that? I don't know. All right. So it says, Jesus answered, be careful. Don't let anyone fool you. Many people will come and use my name. They will say, I am the Messiah. And they will fool many people. You will hear about wars that are being fought. And you will hear stories about the wars beginning. But don't be afraid. These things must happen before the end comes. These things must happen before the end comes. Nation will fight against other nations. Nations will fight against other nations. Kingdoms will fight against other kingdoms. And there will be times when there is no food for the people to eat. And there will be earthquakes in different places. These things are only the beginning of troubles, like the first pains of a woman giving birth. Did y'all read that with me? Did y'all read that? Did y'all see it? Sound familiar? It's somebody that just came and said they was the Christ. Food is getting short. There are earthquakes happening. We seeing it in real time. Okay. All right, we seeing it. I wonder how the Christians don't. Amen. Moving on. Then you will be arrested and handed over to be punished and killed. Then you will be arrested and handed over to be punished and killed. Matthew 24:4. Interesting. What does Revelations 13 say about that same thing? About somebody being able to make war against who? Can y'all tell me and post it here what Revelation says? Please. There is one of the scriptures in Revelations 13 that says something similar to this. What's the scripture? And don't tell me where it is. Come on, y'all. Copy and paste it. Because somebody might not know where it is, and that's why I asked y'all to do that, so that they know. Because some people don't know how to read the Bible. Some people don't know how to study the Bible. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds, tongues, and nations. 13 and 7. And we looked up the definition of overcome, and it means to overpower. It means to conquer. Yes or no? Right? Okay. So Matthew and Revelation say the same thing about all of these Christians. So how is it that they get that fluffy stuff? Oh, we not about to have to go through that, and we not about to have to go through that. It said right here in the Bible, you be about to. We gonna get each size because they feel like they holier by the size of the Bible. So then we'll do this one. We'll do this one. Y'all be about to slap people upside the head with these. But when I tell you that I'm sure I'm probably going to be unalived for my belief, unless God allows me to live to see him come, and you wonder why CERCA is asking y'all to get everything so you don't have to go outside. You understand why I'm asking you that now? You understand why I asked you to get the reflective stuff on your window so don't nobody know if your lights is on or off, or they don't know if you moving around in there or not? Because I'm not thinking about just right now, boo. Because I believe the word. And I understand that there is a certain demographic of people that are going to be hunted, like on the Hunger Games. So the fact that these pastors and ministers and all of these people that is tickling your ears with that sweet stuff is not preparing your mind. We about to see what's going to happen. I'm about to show y'all real quick. No, I don't want to talk to new mothers about the things that I'm talking to, but I'd rather my babies be ready. Interesting. Interesting. Here we go. Let's go. All right. People all over the world will hate you because you believe in me. Well, if there's another Messiah on the planet at that time, that will make sense. Moving on. During that time, many believers would lose their faith. I'm going to read that again. It said during that time when people are going to be handed over and arrested, and they're going to have to prove that they really followers of God, they're going to lose their faith. You mean because they had faith in their pastor and not in God for real? You mean because they had a relationship with their church and not with God? They really didn't study the Bible, but they was always trying to tell somebody about how far they are away, and they don't even know they should have been building up themselves in the spirit so that they can not fight the sinners, but be ready for what was coming for them at the end. Ain't that interesting? You spend all your energy trying to tell somebody how far they was away from God and didn't spend no time getting your spirit strong. So then when your stomach is growling and you looking like the people over there in Poland and stuff about 100 years or so ago, that you can still deny it and say, I'm going to die for my faith. But he said, your stomachs is your God. And the cares of this world and all of the indulgent things that you all love so well. Oh, I'm a Christian. Now look at God. Let me show you something. God said the poor people be on his heart, right? Jesus said you close. The poor is close. The poor in spirit, right? Look. Jesus hung out with the people that didn't have no electricity, Their food was low. They was poor. They probably lived without electricity, didn't have all the bells and whistles and stuff. But when all the hell broke loose, they knew what to do. They was used to living in lack in a certain area, or understood how to live without all of that and all of the. Ain't nothing changed in my life. So when the Romans came through there and they only had 3 things of bread, they was used to living like that. So their life really didn't change that much. And because they wasn't concerned with what all the big people was doing, they was just steady being on their life, getting their mind together, trying to understand, which is what we've been over here doing. God has been preparing us for the times that are coming. Like I said, if you feel lighter in your spirit, it's because he already knows trouble is on its way. He don't need you to break down immediately. You're going to have to be strong in your mind. You might have to be silent for a long time. So that's why he didn't have y'all sitting and reading, sitting and coloring. You don't know what God's preparing. Uh-oh. Naturally, Zelly said, sounds like my people in Jamaica right now after the storm. Food is scarce and no water or electricity in most areas. And we got people on the islands, Pumpkin. We got people that be in here on the islands. From Jamaica, from Trinidad, all of those places. It doesn't matter that nobody else is talking about it, because everybody didn't get to hear what Jesus said. Y'all pick that up? Everybody didn't get in on the private conversations that Jesus was having with me. He talked to the crowd in one way, and he talked to his homeboys and that sacred few that was around him in another way. He said, them I give to parables, but you, I'm going to go on and give it all the way straight up. And I'm just going to tell y'all what it is, because I know y'all strong enough to handle it. And once I'm not here, once you can't talk to me, once you can't touch me, once you can't look up and get on TikTok and see me, I need you to have this information. I said, you might not be able to contact me. You might not be able to see me, but you're going to have everything you need when you can't. And that's exactly what Jesus did for us. He gave us the Holy Spirit that was going to feed us the knowledge that we need before we needed it. I'm in Trinidad and they're not listening at all. Oh, okay. Okay. You in Trinidad? Oh, okay. So that's Jamaica and Trinidad, y'all. Y'all hear that now? Lauren, you getting your stuff, right? You getting your stuff, Lauren? Yeah, Lauren ain't playing. She said, I'm trying to tell them. Okay, so our ministry, do y'all see? Do y'all see how God is doing? Our ministry is in Trinidad. It's in Haiti. Our ministry, okay, is in Jamaica. Our ministry is in Australia. Our ministry is in Japan. Our ministry has gone worldwide. And it's happening everywhere. You understand? There was somebody in Japan when I said, hey, this is about to happen. And then our niece was over there in a tsunami. She wasn't in it, but it hit the continent. Our ministry is in Kentucky, Jersey, New York, everywhere. And St. Lucia. Okay. You hear me? You said what now? Canada, Mexico, the DR. It's a real thing that God has used us to share the information worldwide for them to be ready. When I tell y'all, just because our numbers don't show it, but I'm telling y'all, we in a lot of places, baby. For such a time as this. That's why I told you didn't come over here for no reason. It's gonna be all right. St. Louis, Missouri. Come on. Uh, the devil can make you feel meaningless in your life. He can make you feel like your life don't mean nothing to nobody, and you should keep it, right? But God be having a plan for you, and it don't matter what it look like to everybody else. That's crazy. Whew, sorry, y'all. Oh, I love y'all too. And to know that y'all spreading this everywhere, literally everywhere, everywhere, it made me happy. Because one of the things that keeps me up at night is hoping everybody connected to me is ready. That'd be so crazy. Like, y'all don't know. I pray God bless everybody. When I write in my journal, I say, God, please give every single person, even that's connected to our community, the wisdom to understand. Like, and so to know that in these places that I've never stepped foot in my life, I don't care if it's just emergency light bulbs or dehydrated food or whatever it is that you are doing, buying extra rice and beans, like to know that on every continent, it's at least one family that's okay. That's crazy. I am gonna be all right. Oh my goodness. I'm cutting. You cut onions too. Yeah, somebody cutting some onions. I'm not crying. You crying. Listen, because y'all, you gotta understand when God shows you all of this destruction in your dreams for years and years and years and years, and you see bodies piled up and buildings torn down and just destruction and bombs and people, the terror in people's faces when you go to sleep, and when you gotta wake up and know that it's coming and know that it's gonna be here, no matter if they believe what you saying or not, but to know that y'all listening. And y'all not just taking it for yourself and trying to hold the information for yourself. Like, y'all really are trying to prepare the people that you care about. That makes my heart glad. I'm not sad. I'm happy. Y'all not so preoccupied with trying to be like this. Y'all actually are doing what the disciples did, what was going around and saying, listen, there's something coming that's going to change your life. You might not live through it if you don't listen. Please, 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 please listen to me. Look at this. Look what just happened. Y'all are warning the world for real. It's a real thing what we do over here. This is not fake, hand clapping, hallelujah, all of that. That's why I said, God, I will talk to the people, but I don't want to do it in church because I want to be able to talk to them about everything that you tell me, about everything. I don't want it to be off limits. No, I want them to understand completely. I would have never been able to teach y'all about magic if I was teaching y'all in a church. All the stuff that we studied, if we were sitting in a church, we would not have been able to, even the relationship stuff that God taught me, because I haven't been to school for any of it. There are people's lives that are connected to y'all that have changed. Whether they getting their survival stuff or not, they changing because they see you changing. They're asking you about your change. It's a lot going on. God don't need a whole bunch. He said, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with 350. You don't need 10 million. You don't need 5 million. He said, I'm going to show you what I can do with a little bit. And I'm going to make sure they keep you blocked, but you still going to see your work every time you get on the internet. Because he don't need a lot. He told that lady, get in your house and start pouring. And don't stop pouring until you out of vessels. Well, guess what? I'm locked in my house. You know, terrible. And I just keep asking God, can you give me another vessel to pour into? Can you give me another? I got a little bit of space right here. So hopefully I can fill them all up so other people can benefit. To the rim too, not halfway. We filling it up to where it's overflowing almost on the floor. Y'all got so much information from God here that it's too much for you to even hold it all. You have to write it down. You have to tell somebody. Can't keep it to yourself. I'm in Georgia with my cousin, and this came up last night, but she didn't want to believe that we need to read outside the 66 and said, and called me a lazy Christian because I'm not doing all that. Wow. It's scary. So let's talk about it. We can finish. I love y'all over here. I love what we do here. And I don't know why I'm so emotional. Maybe because everything is happening and I know y'all gonna be okay. Ooh, Jesus. There be too many emotions going around in this class, baby. Listen here. We go from peeing on ourselves to crying to dang near about to WOIU Sparta. Are you ready? Ooh. Come on, Mari. You hear me? Lil, right. Lil, to the big now, Lil. Listen, I told y'all this was what we talk about. This was training for what was coming. You in boot camp. That's why you was catching elbows and all of that. Knees to the groin, huh? Throwing you down on the ground. Get back up. You hear me? Because y'all mind's going to be strong when they come and say, take the mark, and you're going to say, no. Nope. You'll be able to eat. That's okay. My stomach ain't my God. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. You hear me? Because we don't know what we're going to have to go through. Y'all watch the stuff about Poland and stuff, right? And y'all don't think that it's crazy? Where the German soldiers were training in Poland however many years ago, the Russian soldiers and the Chinese soldiers, ain't these all the same players? So exactly where the Germans were training for however many years ago, the Russians and the Asians is there now. Oh, and they had Asians there last time too, training, didn't they? They did, because we watched it. Interesting. Interesting. As a matter of fact, let's do this. And Daniel sent me this. Y'all probably sent it too, but I can only one person at a time. Hold on. Let me see.
This is today, folks. Chinese military in Belarus for joint anti-terrorist training near Poland and Ukraine. Oh my God. Chinese troops in Europe, folks. Why isn't this on every major newspaper in the world today? PLA troops are in Europe next to Poland and Ukraine. Folks, this is World War III. This is what a world war looks like. Do you understand how big of a movement this is? From last week, there were no Chinese troops in Europe. Today, there are Chinese troops on the border of Poland and Ukraine. And NATO is meeting this week. I assure you, Doc, NATO leaders are talking about PLA troops in Europe and saying, are we going to have to fight China in this war? And are you ready for this? Yes, you are. You're taking the world into a dark, dark hole. Stop it. Get your senses. Settle this war and get out of it while we're all alive.
I'm going to keep going. He said, get out of it while we all alive. He said, why this ain't on worldwide news? This need to be on every news station. On the 8th? Okay.
Ready for this? Yes, you are. You're taking the world into a dark, dark hole. Stop it. Get your senses. Settle this war and get out of it while we're all alive. It's getting worse by the week. This is Chinese troops in Belarus today. Again, this should be a headline everywhere in the world. PLA troops on European soil. I don't know if it's ever happened before now. I don't recall ever reporting about Chinese troops on European soil.
He said, I don't think it's ever happened. The Chinese troops have been on European soil training. Who remembers us talking about Raw coming? Who remembers in October of 22, I said, y'all, that RID on your food stamp card is ration identification. And they always put those boxes out right before Raw. I said, probably a year from today, we will be at Raw. And a year and 1 day from that day that we did that class, Israel went to Raw. Been 2 years. You hear me? It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Please don't be the person that has to wait for the news to tell you. Please don't be a person that has to wait for the news to tell you. Say it again. Please don't be a I believe it when I see it type Christian, because y'all eyes ain't working. The world news is saying the world war is here. Armageddon is starting. And y'all like, it ain't here yet. We got 10 more years. We got 5 more years. It ain't happening. We is not in famine. Interesting. Because that's not what the draft is saying in America and everywhere else around the world. That's not what the agricultural people are saying about the crops. That's not what TikTok is teaching us about the bendy fruit and the exploding watermelons. Oh, let's not forget the cows, the fish, the chickens, and hell, all the other animals. It is sad that they can't see. But the Bible said that my kids gonna know my voice. It don't matter how many times they go into the synagogue. It don't matter how many times they walking by you like you ain't as saved as them. He said, my kids gonna know my voice. And when I'm on my way, they gonna be getting ready. So you can fake church hat, big suit, big knot tie, big whatever you want to, baby. Because the real is about to be separated. The wheat and the chaff, they about to be separated. The real and the fake followers of Christ, they about to be separated. Because we are preparing our minds to not be able to go in the grocery store. How many of these Christians do you think are doing that? They not. And guess what? They going to have to take the mark to eat because it ain't going to be nothing nowhere. They're clearing all the underground food things out. They've been doing that since the beginning of 2020. They holding the food until it spoils. The food banks are clearing out. There's no power, babe. Who's going to see you on your big church stuff, babe? And ain't no power, babe. And all it's going to take is one sickness and your church is shut down. So then what? But this time, like I told y'all, it ain't no money, so it ain't going to be all them extra food stamps. Y'all see what they handing out now. During 2020, baby, you was getting boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff. God said the first 3.5 years, it was going to be plenty. The second 3.5 years was not going to be so nice. And they'll come in here and say, we not in a tribulation. Mind blowing to me. God said things that we have not seen was going to show their face. You mean like giants and dragons? Do I have a survival video? Yes, I do. It's on YouTube. Yep. And I've had it there for 2 years. 2 years ago. Yes, it's called Survival and Survival 2.0. The devil's using entertainment, to distract people. It's sad. Because that's what they go to church to do, be entertained. And to hear what they like to hear. These folks been lying to these people. And like I told you, it's people that's been calling me crazy, telling me I don't know. But who been here 2 years and every single thing that God had me tell y'all that came to pass or no? Sometimes it's coming to pass while we in class. UK supermarkets urge against panic buying as government launches prepper site. We did it before they did. Ooh, listen here. And so now everybody's about to run out and buy it. Did we not have this conversation? I said, while everybody else is calling us liars and calling me a Jezebel and a false prophet, we gonna go ahead and buy these blueberries while they $15 a can before they go up to 45 and 52. Now something that we paid $12 to $13 for 2 years ago is easily upwards of $35. for one can. Yeah, they call me. I just got called a Jezebel recently. They do that about once a week. I don't care. They don't realize they pastors and pastors' wives is the Jezebels, because Jezebel is manipulation, spirit, and control. I don't try to control nobody. But that's what they've been taught. So they just repeat what they didn't heard and not really understand what it means. And don't know they be in a whole cult. Moving on. Yeah, because see, that's the problem when you just read the word and you don't study. When you actually study, you just feel sorry for people because they think that because they are like parrots and they can regurgitate what they've been trained, their memory has been trained to say, that they just know they going to heaven. And God said, yep, they in there, but their hearts is far from me. I guarantee you that. So, moving on. Let's get back to this. Y'all ready? It's been a good class. Rice was 15, now it's 23. Oh, okay. The Pharisees did the same. They did not believe, babe. And the people that was outside, the people that was outside the church was like, Dad, honey, we was getting it. Looking like we know who our daddies is and we know who they daddies is. Moving on. We don't look the part, honey, but we are the part. Y'all know they be like, you don't act. Just got 25 pound bag of rice for $17. Come on. She was talking about the rice and beans, I think. You said you never lied to me. Oh, okay. I'll try not to, because guess what? I keep telling y'all, every person, we'll go on. We'll move on. I've been trying to tell them, girl, I don't know, but guess what? We ready. We is ready. I actually got a chance to tell a lady I spoke with earlier. I said I'm excited because I know over 1.1 million people at least around the world got something survival. I know it's more than that, but especially in the first year, we knew that. You hear me? We knew. It's a real thing, and I'm grateful for God that He told us ahead of time so that we could get ready. I'm planning to get what? A new can opener since my brother threw my new one away. Girl, listen. Let's get back to this. Come on. All right. It says, then you will be arrested and handed over to be punished and killed. People all over the world will hate you because you believe in me. During that time, many believers will lose their faith. That's why God have you working on it now. They will turn against each other and hate each other. Many false prophets will come and cause many people to believe things that are wrong. You mean like we not at the end? Like this ain't World War III? Like we not in a famine even though the World Health Organization says we are? They telling people we got 15 more years, even though our general from the Navy sister came here and told us that they're calling it the Red Sea War over there, right there in the Red Sea right now with the and then we got Russia pulling up on us and pulling out their pistols like, what's up? Because we ain't scared of you no more. You mean like that? Interesting that all the things that God said, He said it was going to be stuff. The veil was going to be rent and all the stuff that we've been, you mean like the blog from Spider-Man that we thought was made up? This was really going around down in Georgia and Florida or wherever? And angels actually being seen like in real life in their real form scaring the hell out of everybody? You mean like that? You mean like giants opening whole doors on a mountain and then closing them back and those people coming up missing? You mean that kind of stuff that we have been told is myth and now we're seeing that it's not? Interesting. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. I watched House of Dragons last night and then I fell asleep on it, so I watched it this morning. But watching that last episode made me scared. It made my heart beat fast. Because I literally said, what the heck are we going to do if that thing start flying across the United States, burning up stuff like it was in Japan? What we going to do? There's nowhere you can run from that fire. And God is going to burn it up. So it's funny that we're seeing fire-breathing dragons come back to life. Interesting. Interesting to me. Is it interesting to you? Because it's very interesting to me. Okay. Here we go. Trying to tell you. All right. So they telling y'all it's not real, even though it's really happening in their face. I got friends like that too. It's crazy. That's why I don't talk to them no more. There will be so much more evil in the world that the love of most believers will grow cold. You mean how folks that's supposed to worship God don't care about the homeless? They don't care if your light's about to get turned off. They just care about having a good service. They don't care if your mama got food or none of that. They just want you to keep bringing all your money, whether you barely had enough gas to get here or not. You mean like that? Where they telling you ain't no hell? And everybody going to heaven as long as you keep giving them money? You mean like that? Huh? Oh, okay. Just trying to see. It says there will be, it says, but the one who remains faithful to the end will be saved. Who remembers me saying you're not saved until you make it out of here and stand in judgment? Why everybody walking around talking about they already saved? That's not what it said right there. He gave us salvation, but you can lose it. He talks about the man that lived a righteous life and messed up at the end of his life. And if he didn't get it right, well, then he lost his salvation. So why is everybody thinking, oh, I know I'm going to heaven? Really? So you didn't just skip Jesus. You didn't skip God, skip Judgment Day, and put yourself in a place. Interesting. I'm saved. Are you? You still got unforgiveness in your heart? Because that'll keep you out of heaven, honey. That's a ticket to the other place. You still got respect of person, so you'll treat your pastor good, but if a homeless person come in here, you treat them like they dirty? I don't know. I think you might want to check your ticket again. Okay? I think you might want to check your ticket and make sure it's taking you to the right place, because, interesting. You can ride past a homeless person and don't think nothing? I don't know. No, I don't think so. It's crazy. Here we go. It says, but the one, okay. And the good news I have shared about God's kingdom will be told throughout the world. It will be spread to every nation. Come on. And then the end will come. You heard that? It says, and the good news I have shared about God's kingdom will be told throughout the world, and it will be spread to every nation, and then the end will come. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? We are part of that. We are part of that. Ain't y'all happy about it? The fact that we got people reading, God used us to help people read the book of Adam and Eve, the book of Enoch, the book of Jasher, the book of this, the book of that, the book of Baruch, the book. You hear me? We done sent books to just about every continent. You hear me? You said, what now? You said, well, okay. Here we go. All right. It says, Daniel the prophet spoke about the terrible thing that causes destruction. You will see this terrible thing standing in the holy place. You who read this should understand what it means. So just because you read it don't mean you understand it. Got it. Excuse me. The people in Judea at the time should run away to the mountains. They should run away without wasting time to stop for anything. Interesting. If they are on the roof of their house, they must not go down to get anything out of that house. If they are in the field, they must not go back to get a coat. Is that not what we preparing for while we got tents and all of this stuff, because we know we might have to go. We preparing for inside, but we also prepare for what? You said we prepared to live in the woods. You said what now? You said what? Okay. So he said if you better get it moving. Chop chop. Chop chop. Okay. Whew. During that time, it will be hard for women who are pregnant or have small babies. Pray that it will not be winter or a Sabbath when these things happen and you have to run away, because it will be a time of great trouble. So why do all these pastors and preachers and stuff keep lying to these people, telling them it's about to be a cakewalk? We ain't even in Revelations. We in Matthew. So why are these pastors not getting their people ready? When it has said in here that we're going to be unalive for what we believe. And we're going to be hunted for what we believe. So why are they giving them this fluffy Christianity of, oh, God is going to save us? No, he already did that. He came. This time, this is judgment of the world. This is not salvation for the world. Why does this person keep doing this? Okay. You keep saying Jesus already came. It's a real thing. He came as a savior already. He's coming back. He's coming back. All to keep you afraid of something. What? Okay, I think it's a crazy person in here. I don't know for sure. Maybe we'll see. Yeah, I thought I saw that yesterday. Thank you. I thought I saw it yesterday too. It just be a lot of crazy people. They just don't be knowing. It's all right. I'll be like, what? Moving on. Let's go. I guess the freaks be coming out in the afternoon too, and not just at night. Oh, yeah. But is that what we're talking about? Or I need y'all to stay on target. I need y'all to stay where we at. Okay? We talking about God coming back. We talking about, you need to stay right where we at. Okay? I know y'all be wanting to steer the conversation to where y'all be wanting it to go, but you got to stay over here. Okay? Okay. Just stay right here. Don't just hop up in the class and just yell out something like you just got to stay where we at. Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. Ooh-wee. All right. All right. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. It says, pray that it will not be winter or a Sabbath day when these things happen and you have to run away, because it will be a time of great trouble. There will be more trouble than has ever happened since the beginning of the world. And nothing as bad as that will ever happen again. I'm going to read that because maybe, and I talk real loud, but I need y'all to take this in slowly. Okay. Right here, it says, pray that it will not be winter or Sabbath or a Sabbath day when these things happen. And you have to run away. So God is telling you, you're going to have to move because it will be a great time of trouble. A great time of trouble. A great time of trouble. There will be more trouble than has ever happened since the beginning of the world. So let's break that down. The slaves being castrated, worse than that. People being thrown to the lions, the bears, the tigers, so forth, worse than that. Babies being thrown to alligators, worse than that. People being drowned, gassed, starved, it's going to be worse than that. People being pulled apart by horses, worse than that. Hung on trees, worse than that. Mothers fed their babies, worse than that. Show me where this is about to be fluffy again. Why isn't this what y'all telling people is about to come? Instead of telling them we got 10 to 15 years, and it's literally playing out right now. And it said it's going to be worse than anything that ever... Wait a minute. Dinosaurs was smashing people, eating people, throwing them up at... Okay? It's going to be worse than that? Think of the worst story that you've ever read about for history, and it's going to be worse than all of that. What story did you watch that made you ball over and be like, oh my God. God, please. And it made you look at your children and say, God, oh God, it's going to be worse than that. Mothers being SA'd and husbands being SA'd in front of their wives and whipped while it's going on and eaten by people, their slave masters. It's going to be worse than that. It's going to be worse than you having to lay in a pile of pig mud and poop to hide from the enemy. It's going to be worse than that. The purge is going to be worse than that. So when you sit up and these pastors is trying to tell you, oh, whatever, you better know for yourself. Come on. Come on. It's going to be worse than that. And you don't want your mind to be strong. You don't want your salvation, not your salvation, excuse me. You don't want your faith to be strong. You don't want your heart. You don't want God to strengthen your heart and strengthen your mind. You don't have no idea of what we about to see. But he said that it is worse than every single thing that has ever been on this planet. Y'all know we read about it. They was eating people and the giants, and they was turning people into animals and stuff and doing all kinds of stuff. You said fish meal is, come on. Come on. I hope y'all getting this. So I don't know why people be selling people this fluffy Bible, and this is why my Bible studies that I used to have with people, they used to be like, see, this is weird because I don't be feeling like this. When I said, yeah, because they just telling you what you want to hear, babe. Over here, you're going to get the 100% raw, real. This is what it is. This is what's going to happen. Because I am responsible for every single person that listens to my voice, and I'm telling them something. See, that's what these people that's trying to preach and minister and be a prophet and all of this for money don't understand is God is holding you accountable as a watchman. And if you lead people in the wrong way and don't tell them what is coming, he's holding every last one of those souls on your ticket, buddy. No. I got enough of my own sins that I have to worry about. I'm running this down whether you like me or not. How about that? At least I said what I was supposed to say. Yeah. So while they got their cash app up there asking you for money, but not giving you all of what you need, trying to control you and not teach you so that when they you don't have access to them, you know how to find in the word, the information is it be blowing my mind. It be blowing my mind. Oh, I can't. And a lot of them will say, oh, I ain't going to scare my people off. I won't have nobody in church. The word don't go out void, sir or ma'am. I talk about all of the horrible things over here in the Bible. And you know what they do? Come over here. You need to hear this. Come on, kids, sit down. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear what's going on? God's word don't go out void. It ain't your church. You just put it out there. If they leave, they can go to another space and God can plant another seed and it'll start to grow. You're just the seed dropper, sir, ma'am. They don't belong to you. But all them babies is going to be on yo. The ones that mamas take the mark, because you didn't tell them that the mark was coming, and that in Australia and in different places of the world, they got to have a card to get in the grocery store right now. And y'all didn't even know that the Amazon one was exactly what Revelation said, that you're going to have to pay with your hand. And you're not paying attention. I just don't understand. But hallelujah! Thank you, Jesus. All your fake shouting didn't show you that Amazon 1 literally makes Revelations 13 and what? 13 or 14, 15, whatever come true? Really? The fact that they had to scan your forehead before you could go to work or go in the store 4 years ago. You couldn't get in if you had a fever. You couldn't work and you couldn't buy nothing. Make it make sense to me. How was it not? You said what? I did not know how to read or study the word before I found WIU, but I can break it down for myself now. Come on, Shaniqua. Hallelujah. Is you getting it? You're responsible for them. You want their money, but you don't want to feed their soul for real. You said they selling heaven plots. Listen, I didn't say, baby. And that's why my pastor friends and stuff, they don't fool with me because I eat them down every time. I'm trying to tell, boy, please, don't play with me. That is not what they say. And you need to be telling your people. I told y'all, I got buddies that have large churches. Know people that got big churches. And they not saying nothing. Listen. It's a real thing. All of it. They can track us already. A number of ways. Russell Hardy, you said it. Here we go. You ready? Moving on. It's crazy. Ooh. It's crazy. It says there will be more trouble than has ever happened since the beginning of the world, and nothing as bad as that will happen ever again. But God has decided to make that terrible time short. If it were not made short, no one would continue living. But God will make that time short to help the people he has chosen. Someone might say to you at that time, look, there is the Messiah. You mean like they did 2 years ago, right? Or someone else might say, there he is, but don't believe them. False messiahs and false prophets will come and do great miracles and wonders, trying to fool the people God has chosen, if that is possible. Now, I have warned you about this before it happens. Tell me how many miracles old boy done did over there. Huh? How many miracles he done did over there? He caught some demons out of ship, and what else? And they found him walking in the desert. Huh? No. What's sad is that it's people that have been in church every single year of their life and still don't understand, still don't know what's coming. That's scary. Man. Yeah, he already did. He called 3 demons out of a ship, remember? He called 3 demons out of a ship, and he did something else over there. They Messiah they found. Will God give them grace for not knowing? It sins for you not knowing too. Because he gave it to everybody, and you only don't know because you didn't want to. And that's a real thing. We read that in Ezra. If you want to go read, not your regular Ezra, the one in OTP, and it'll hit you in your stomach real hard. You be like, ooh. When you find out that it's a punishment for saying I don't want to know and I don't want to know and I don't want to think about that. Oh, okay. Well, that does not absolve you of he said, because you can ask for forgiveness for sins you did knowingly and unknowingly. And he said, seek me. Okay. So with that, right? You got to know it's not the fluffy stuff they told us. And you ain't going to be able to say, well, my pastor didn't talk about that because he said, seek ye first. So you seek first the kingdom of God and all that things will be added unto you. But also, he said that you need to get the knowledge for yourself. You hear me? You need to get it for you. So you're not going to be able to say, oh, my mama didn't talk about that, or my pastor didn't talk about that. You're not, he going to say, why you didn't go look it? You found everything else. You found the drama online. You found this online. You found that online. You hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a real thing. Do you understand? I have to subscribe the last few times I have attended a live. Just a heads up. Oh, you had to. Yeah, they doing something crazy with my stuff. I told y'all. They hiding us from the world. They hiding us from the world. It's not a game. It's not a joke. It's true. I know this for a fact now. They hiding us real good. Real good. But you got to think about all this in those 1,000+ videos that we did in less than 2 years. If all of the stuff that we talked about and y'all been here and y'all see it happening and they go through them with a fine-tooth comb because they just blocked something from 2 years ago. So I know something, and guess what? They took the whole video. This is why I should have saved it like y'all said. Saved them. I ain't saved none of them. You understand? But they just blocked one from the beginning of when we first started. And y'all know we was hitting it hard then. So I guarantee you it's probably some information in there. Because they took the whole move. They took the whole class down. That just happened last week. I said, oh, it was probably something in there that they about to do. And, you know. You said it will say you live, but you don't be on. Yeah, I already know what's going on. I told y'all they blocking me on. People go to find my survival list on what's in that. Yeah, they just took it. So it had to be something that, yeah. No, they didn't sneak. They told me we're taking it down. And I'm like, what? For what? From 2 years ago? I said, oh, it was probably something in there. It was probably something in there that's about to go down. And they better do what they do. Gotta be. Because why would y'all take it down after 2 years? With all the violations and stuff they was giving me when we first started this. Just out of the blue, y'all just take it. And then I can't even know what was on it. It won't let me play it or nothing. Yeah. Yep, that was last week. I said, oh, we must have hit a nerve in that class, or something that's getting ready to go on is in that class. It gotta be. And now I don't even know what it was, because y'all know I don't be going back and watching them. You're welcome, Leanne. You're welcome. Yeah, they just took it. So I'm wondering what was in it. I tried to go back and look and see. They snatched the whole thing. I can't even see it. So I don't even know what's in them. I don't really know what's in none of our classes, really. Honestly. I just spit them out, and it's only been a couple that I went back because I was looking for something. Other than that, I couldn't tell you what's in none of them. I ain't saved none of them or nothing. For what? It's over. You said you was buffering when I tried to log in all week. I couldn't see nothing. Oh, I believe it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. CERCA 22 still populates items recommended that people purchase. Not everybody. Not everybody. Because certain people was going and looking for stuff, and they couldn't even find my list nowhere. So it may be right now. But I'm telling you, it was just last week. Somebody was like, look, I know where the list is. I be on there. It's not on here. They couldn't get it through Google or nothing. So they play. It's okay. It's all right. Okay? So let's get going. All right. Matter of fact, let me run to the bathroom real quick. Hold on, y'all. It's so crazy that we literally living this out right now. It's mind blowing. Sorry, y'all. That water. I love y'all. I want y'all to know that. I absolutely love y'all. And I'm happy y'all listen. I'm happy that we have the community that we have. Okay? I'm happy that we do. And I'm happy we got a chance to do this. I say it all the time, but like, this is not just the internet for me. Do y'all feel like this is just the internet? Or do y'all feel like this is a real community? Because y'all are part of other people's communities. Y'all go and y'all follow other people and y'all watch other people. Is this is a community, isn't it? Love you too. I feel like we really do use the internet for what it's supposed to be used for, which is a closer connection with people that are far away. You said this is something different. It is. It is. It's a real community over here. Mm-hmm. No, I don't got nothing to say. It's the real deal. It is. It is. And I'm grateful that we actually got to experience, in a lot of ways, exactly what the disciples. Do y'all realize? Yeah, I can't voice record. It'd be too much, man. I have a whole podcast and I have not used it not one time. We got a podcast. We got a website. We got all kind of stuff. And I should have been posting this stuff on the website, but It's too many jobs. I can't do them all. You said, I'm glad you don't use the preacher voice. I can't get past that. All right, Tremaine. Sometimes it come out. Sometimes it be here. It just depends on how I'm feeling around here. I get a lot loud is what I do. I get a lot loud when the Holy Ghost get on me. But I'm grateful because we have learned to love unconditionally. I thank God for y'all. Do y'all realize y'all help lighten my load when y'all tell me the stuff that y'all getting? You said the forced preacher voice is so annoying. Listen, they be doing all that hollering. People just say, love you. They don't put the I love you. I know. And we say, I love you here. Some of y'all didn't used to say it. I had to make y'all love me and look it. You need a list of what? You need a list of what? Survival stuff? My website is CERCA TROVA22.com. That's the easiest way to find out everything. You said last night I was scrambling when you had the mic and robe on. Hilarious. No, I don't have a Facebook group. There is, I think, a CERCA TROVA Facebook group, but I didn't create it. Somebody else did. And I think they post my stuff there. I don't know, honey. My stuff that I post on is Instagram. We got Tat Not Place Instagram or CERCA TROVA Instagram, whatever. Our website and here. And that's it. It'd be too many. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for y'all. Like, cause I used to wear that weight on my chest, and then to walk around and everybody calling you crazy or saying you do too much. But to know that y'all, we got people in Texas and different places, and you're like Tay and Rika, Ida, all of y'all, when y'all neighbors knocked on y'all door and came and asked y'all, okay, well, how did you still have lights when nobody on the block had lights? This has happened and all over the country and all over the world now because y'all had lights and other people didn't when it's been power outages. So what y'all got to do is spread the information that you learned here. Good evening. My 5-month anniversary with you guys was July 9th. I still have a long way to go. You good. You heard me? But it's a real thing of we are doing exactly what the disciples did. God gave us the information and we are sharing it. I'm glad you met us too. You was a little sketchy with us at first, wasn't you, Deja? You didn't know. You didn't know at first. You didn't know. Maybe you knew a little bit. But I had to make you made me love you, babe. Made me love you, babe. That's what y'all be singing. I already know, girl. You used to fight me about what your daddy said. I remember. You was a church person when you came over here. You was a stone cold 66er. I was trying to be nice. Girl, you used to give me hell when you first came. You used to give your TT hell. Well, I said, look, girl. Now you gonna listen, you hear? I don't know. We love it here though now. She one of us now. I'm trying to tell, we be looking for Deja, don't we? Where is our niece? I've been watching quietly for months, going through it, but still here. Listen, we go through stuff. Life is not perfect. I've learned so much from you. Then I went to CCD classes. What's CCD? What's CCD? Thank you. Thank you, Fred Bird. I appreciate it. Listen, y'all, it's my internet family, but we got a chance to exhibit how diverse God made us all, but we also got to see how most of us really go through all the same things. You hear me? It don't matter, male or female, white or black, Asian, Spanish. It doesn't matter. We all go through similar things. And because everybody is walking in the world in a facade, whitewashing stuff, fake, we get to be 100%, Catholic school classes. Oh, okay. I showed my brother you, and he is not a believer, sending me other things. Oh, I know how I go. But see, he don't even know. We got witches. We got people that used to be witches over here. We got people that used to be atheists over here. We got people that was raised as Buddhists, Taoists, all kinds of stuff over here. Well, I know I was confused. Then I started reading the Bible, comparing. Then I started buying books. Come on, TC. Come on, that's what I'm talking about. Come on. It's a lot of people that didn't believe before. Listen, you was not the only one. Some people believed from the first day. I say about 74% of them had to stay here about 2 months. For them to really, really, really believe, yeah, it was about 2 months. From February to about the end of April is when they finally probably really started believing. You said, yep. It takes folks about 2 months, 2 or 3 months, a season to be over here. And before they start to see it, you said, I was a believer immediately. You give gangster apostle vibes. And do. I told y'all in the beginning, I'm more like Paul than any of them. He in New York, I'm in trouble. Listen, it's all right. You said, I always believe. Come on. I said some of y'all did. I've been telling Cap about you, and he said he didn't need to know because he's a spirit king. Oh, God. There we go with them folks. Listen. That's all right. They'll be looking for us. I told y'all I used to laugh at T.D. Jakes when he was in the first Left Behind movie. If you were watching this, brothers and sisters, you have been left behind. Things are going to happen, but you have to stand firm in your faith. I used to crack up like, why they got this nigga there? And then guess what CERCA be saying? Hey, y'all. The world is ended. Your disaster is ready. You hear me? If you are seeing this, you have been left behind. Like, literally. I be mad sometimes. I ain't even gonna lie. That's why you should laugh at people. You hear me? Because I used to think, why the got him saying that? And now I got 1,000 videos that somebody can pop in the TV and look at and see that what I was saying before it happened is happening. This is why you don't laugh at folks. Keish, this why you don't laugh at people? I was 20 years old, probably 19 when I seen that, and I used to tell people, that is crazy. Why they got him? And then look what I do for a living every day. Listen. Dad had me step out of class to receive a blessing. Come on now. Come on. And Will, you know he paid you to listen. That part. Congratulations. I save every class I've been on my files. Really? I came across one of your videos on my phone from 2022 that I was using for a reference. Wow. Listen, I'm grateful. Like I said, I'm grateful for what we do here. It's a real thing. And I'm grateful that God got a chance to use me. I mean, we get used by all kind of people. We get misused by all kind of people. But God wants to use you, and he will not misuse you. He will pay you for every single thing that you do for him, and it might not be financially. He could just give you a house. He could just give you a car. He could just give you a better job, give you a raise you didn't ask for, whatever else it is. But when you look out for the people and you try to understand, he do miracles in your life, man. And that's why I told y'all I can't go back to the fake Christianity. Who want to go back to fake Christianity? Y'all want to go back to fake Christianity, just going to church, reading your Bible on Sunday and Tuesday, but living any kind of way, mind ain't strong? There's a maintenance man at my job who says he is God. Every time we say something about God, Lord, he sound like my ex, girl. Jesus help him. You said, oh, hell no. You want to go back to reading the scripture and don't understand what the heck it's saying to you? It's a real thing. The growth and knowledge gained these last 2 years are beyond valuable. It's laughable for those who don't listen and go to church every week. I'm trying to tell you. That's why I used to be like, it's a waste of time. They wasting their time. because you getting in good with your pastor, or you getting in good. You said miracles are sacrifice. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I stopped going to church a long time ago. Listen, I believe in God's real people, the 12 tribes. Oh, God. Okay. Well, great. Good job. Mm-hmm. You remember he had to turn away from the 12 tribes and went to the other people because his 12 tribes got all snotty nose and thought they was better than everybody. But they kept running into sin and kept laying with the prostitutes in the temple and stuff. And then they took the church's money and unalived him. So he went on to some other people that was gonna yeah. Interesting. You don't let a man tell you how to serve God. Uh-huh. Okay. We're moving on. Listen. Folks be wanting to argue. I ain't arguing with you. I'm still trying to find a pastor to baptize me in the water. My initials was over the head. Listen. God got you. Just pray, pumpkin. Listen. The legalities of it all. You know, that's why God can't move in certain situations. But it be miracles over here every day. They called you crazy because you renounced being Catholic. If they knew what that was written in the sibling oracles about the Catholics, they wouldn't be sad. They be trying to show them this picture, Coco. I'm gonna get some for you. Just hold on. You just show them this. Where is some screenshots now? Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. I need to color code these books. Maybe that's what I'll do. Because y'all done sent so many in here. I don't know where my stuff is. Where are you, book? Oh, jeez. Dad? Dad? That's how my grandson called his dad. Dad? Dad? Screenshot this. And then screenshot this. Right? Okay, hold on. And then show them this right here. And most of y'all popes' names add up to that right there. And look. The pagan priest Pharaoh. And look. Ain't that interesting? They got the same thing. They got the same thing. Interesting. You saw that, Rika? You saw that? You saw that? You saw that? You be catching it. I seen you. You saw that? You know, it be like that sometimes. Mm-hmm. Moving on. Moving. And moving on. Moving. So, listen. We studies over here. We don't just read. You hear me? We don't just read, we study. We go into depth study, not to argue with people, to teach them. I hate to say it, but most organized religion right now teaches you to berate people and whatever else it is. And so then they not listening to you. You running souls away from the kingdom. That's a trick of the enemy. God said, with loving kindness, shall you draw them, or shall I draw them, or shall we draw them? You don't see love. Hate to see it in the Black Israelites a lot of times because they calling people hoes and all kind of other names online. They don't judge by the spirit. They use their eyes. Exactly the opposite of what God says. You don't think those people was in same-sex marriages in God's day? They was. You don't think it was witches he was flipping? They was. Warlocks, boy toys, ditties. Okay? He was flipping everybody because his love is for everybody, because this is his world. God created this. Okay? But if you instantly start to attack a person, they turn their ears and their spirit off to you. We have a young lady, Toya, came in here and said, I already know if I would have went in the church and told them that I was a witch, they would have told me I couldn't be there, or I wouldn't have been able to learn there. Now she don't even do witchcraft no more. It's other people here that had altars in their houses and all of that. They was doing rituals and everything, and they threw that mess in the garbage. But if I would have came here and be like, you a witch, you do spells, I showed them where it came from, why God don't want us doing it. Oh, well, they do it, they did it in the Bible. That's before Jesus came. Jesus is the ultimate sacrifice. You don't got to kill nothing now and offer no blood, because he did it already. And he offered it to the world. That same sex, that's drug addicts, prostitutes, drug dealers, thieves, adulterers, everybody, the people you don't feel is worthy. And the moment that you put yourself in his spot and think you done made it and you can't sit down and talk to nobody, you missed the mark. God gives you wisdom to win souls, and yet people be running away from the church folks, and they run away. Run. God met people where they was at. And he said, I know about your situation. I don't want to talk about your situation right now. What I want to talk about is how I can help you. It's people here that are days and months clean off drugs and alcohol addictions and everything. Pill addictions and all kinds of stuff. We have people that were taking almost 40 pills a day that they take none. We have people that couldn't see that can see now. We have people that couldn't walk that walk now. We have people that weren't able to get pregnant, and they got pregnant since they've been here. Marriages that they never thought would be together came back together. Folks ain't adulterers no more, fornicators. Folks is keeping their legs closed and not making nothing clap. Baby, God is moving around here. People watching their mouth, not cussing folks out, not talking slick, not putting their hands on people no more. It's a lot of things that have changed. But when you take yourself out of God and Jesus' seat and just be a servant, God can move. And I know that's what they teach. Because I used to be a 66er, and immediately you start telling somebody, but God said, that ain't my way. Now, don't forget who you used to be. I didn't save you to make you look down on other people. I saved you so that people could know it was possible. Because you were one of the devil's best soldiers as well. Don't forget. You might want to have been one of his girls of the night. You might have been one of his boys of the night. But at some point, God touched your heart and knocked on the door of your heart. And whether you have been to church in however long, you could have been in your car, in your closet, in somebody else's bed, when God touched your heart and said, hey, I feel him on my legs. Hey. Hey. Woke you up out of a dream that changed your life. Allowed something to happen. You said, and was. Nephew, listen here. I told y'all. Well, Utah CERCA was, listen, and I seen it, like he let me see he was in the corner. Like I could feel the eyes and tears just started rolling down my face. And the gentleman was like, wait, what's going on? I said, I can't do this. I gotta get off of me. Get out of me. You hear me? My daddy's in the room. Get out, get moved. I don't know when he came in here, but I don't want him to see me like this. No. Broke me all the way down. In the mix. You said, Lord, I had one of those too. I'm trying to tell you, baby. You be like, don't cover your eyes. And then Mari, I told you the one sir said, oh God. I said, why is you calling him? When I say snap me out of the final act, snapped me at the, no, you didn't call my dad in here and I'm in here sitting, look here. What I'm going to need you to do is not call him right now. Not that you done said, oh God, and called him in here. Don't do that. When I say snap me out of the moment, no. Snap me all the way out. You ain't got to say nothing else to me. Matter of fact, it's time for you to leave and go home. You got me messed up. I'm already feeling anxious, like my heart might stop while I'm doing this. And then you gonna call him? For what? I was so angry. You gotta go now. You gotta go right now. You gotta go. Listen. I'm trying to tell you. You got to go. You got to leave. You got to go right now. Why would you do that? You know he's sinning. Why would you call him? This is not sanctioned by God. What are you doing? It's like calling the police and we about to light up before stuff was legal. Like, nigga, do you want us to go to jail? So you just gonna ride with the windows down next to the police. That's why I don't even waste my time. Nope. I'll just be over here until I guess God come back, cause I don't need no parts of that. None. Where is my fan? Because it made me hot and bad. Just think about it. That's stupid. Why would you do that? Why? Moving on. Listen. And if you've ever had a moment, now it don't even have to be a moment where you being intimate with somebody. It could be something you just know you wasn't supposed to be doing. And tell me God won't prick your heart. Maybe you used to be a thief. And you said, okay, this going to be the last time, God. And you put whatever in your pocket And the moment that you put it in your jacket or wherever I don't know. I'm just telling y'all about my one experience. But God knows exactly what experience that's going to get you to him. And 9 times out of 10, you was doing something sinful when he tap dance on your heart. Because why else would he need to come talk to you? You said it's the snapshot in heaven of the moment of... Listen. I just wish you could just scratch all of the memory out. Just scratch it out. You hear me? You don't, I mean, we all didn't be, what did he save you from then if you ain't never had no situations? You hear me? You said a 6-cent piece of gum yesterday and I went and paid for it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See? If we gonna be honest about it, when they left that stuff under your card and didn't scan it, you made it all the way to the car, you said, it's hot, I ain't walking all the way back in there. Huh? Or when they didn't charge you for one of the tires on your car and you was like, ooh. But you know they just did it. You said the way I just screamed, I'm trying to tell you. I know how it go. See, y'all be trying to fake like he didn't have to come tap you on your shoulder when you was getting a little too big for your britches. I know how it go. And that's why I don't get up in here in front for nobody. I had some deodorant that wasn't scanned. I made it my business to pay for it. And will. You ain't about to get me. And gave me back my train. I drove back. I know that's right. You ain't about to, because you stop your blessing. See, what people don't realize is that be God testing you. Normally, though, like I said, those situations happen. Hold on, y'all. Those situations happen that... Come on. Now the light on, damn it. This is gonna drive me crazy. I don't know. I still ain't learned how to work this out of the way. There we go. Went back to pay for a peach last week because CERCA taught me better. A good example for my child. Come on. Come on. Well, thank you, Samuel. Listen. This is the thing. 9 times out of 10, you will ask God for something, and then there will be an experience that comes right after that. Like, say you ask God for a financial blessing. Maybe it's only $500 that you need, but then he lets something come where you almost got $50 worth of something for free, and you don't realize that that's the seed for your 500 or your 5,000. During my fasting, a man reached to give me cash. Someone won. I said, that's not mine. I know that's right. Don't be trying to give me nobody else stuff. I said that to myself. Dang, that was a test and I failed. It's a real thing out here. He'll give you another shot to do right. I promise you he will. I promise you he will. Because you put a bigger hole in your pocket when you think you're getting over. You really put a big old hole in your pocket. Ain't nobody got time for that. I want what's mine. So what I need to do. And people be like, you better than me. I wouldn't have took that back. And yeah, you don't never be getting the blessings I be getting either. So why do we even have to keep having this conversation? You wouldn't feed the homeless. You wouldn't do nobody here for free. You wouldn't feed nobody kids that ain't yours. You always talking about what you wouldn't do and I'm better than you. Well, just say it then. I'm better than you. Matter of fact, you did. Never mind. You said you better than me because I wouldn't have. You said it. I didn't. Thanks. You said it out of your mouth. Ain't that interesting? You better than me because I wouldn't have. You better than me because I ain't giving nobody nothing. You better than me because I ain't doing nothing for free. You better than me because I ain't helping nobody out. You better than me because I'm looking out for myself. I am then. Evidently, you're right. I am. Because I'm trying to do what my dad says. So maybe it's the truth. And maybe I just need the next time you say that, say, you're right. I am. Not that I feel like I'm better than nobody, but you're not going to keep telling me that and I don't finally say yes. Because what you're trying to do is call me stupid. What you're trying to do is say that I'm naive. But what you don't know is I'm following what God asked me to do. Interesting. But you the Christian, though. You want all the glory and expect people to say praise the Lord and hallelujah to you and call you sister and brother. But you don't do none of the stuff that the sisters and brothers are supposed to do. Interesting. I've been asking God all week to please show me if I'm supposed to go through with my visit to see my family I haven't seen in years, and I was waiting because I had doubt. Confirmation was my dad handing me $200 for my trip yesterday. Come on in, he gon' pay for it if you supposed to go. Oh, he gon' pay for it if you supposed to go. Oh, he gon' pay for it if you supposed to go. Like literally. He funds the trips, babe. He funds everything he wants you to do. It's not a game. You ain't gonna have to beg him. If he wants you to go, he gonna pay for it. You in the army of the Lord, girl. Soldiers don't pay for their own travel. They don't pay for their own food. If you are being sent to a place, they're gonna have your housing, maybe on the barracks. You ain't gotta pay for no food in the mess hall. It's free. If you want something extra special, that's something different. But you hear me? When God gives you something or he's telling you to go somewhere, he's going to fund it. And most times it's because he needs you to drop something off when you get down there. Word, faith, something in real life. That's why I don't worry. I be like, I ain't gonna say I don't worry, but for the most part, no. Because it don't matter if I'm going with $0 in my pocket. It's something waiting for me when I get there. And it don't matter where I done moved to all over the country. Sometimes I done moved with $40 in my pocket. Don't mean when I didn't get there, folks wasn't putting money in my hand and everything else. Paying with this, getting this for my kids. Because God told me I got something waiting for you. And it was just like when God used to tell the disciples and the Israelites and all of those people to go and move. When they got there, it was a person that had enough space to hold them all. And already had food waiting for them, clothes and everything else. So why y'all be scared to move when God tell y'all? And then be mad at him because stuff ain't went the way you wanted it to go? Well, he told you to leave. Right, a couple weeks ago, someone asked me, why did I do for this lady hair? The lady and her kids' hair for free. I just said, you won't understand and won't. Because if she bring you 10 paying clients, then what? You hear me? Then what? Moved to Houston 2 years ago with my German Shepherds. Come on. Right now, need to learn and listen to it more. Y'all be seeing it too. It be cracking me up. I just be moving on. Moving on. I'm moving on. I'm about to go. Yeah, I'm about to go. I'm about to go do something. I don't know. We've been on here for 189 minutes. We've been on here for 189 minutes. 189 minutes. Y'all don't care about working me like a Hebrew slave. Y'all do not care. Anyway, I loved every minute of it too. I'm happy what we do. We do what we do here. I don't know what I'm about to do. I probably need to. I don't know what I need to do. It's a few things I need to do. I need to send out some books today for sure. But anyway, I really just got on here to tell y'all. Do I believe in Jesus Christ? Of course. Are you asking me that for real? Now, baby, how long you been here, Nana? You ain't been here that long? Yes, I do. Of course I do. You don't see all them Bibles back there? In all languages. There's a whole bunch of languages, not all languages, but we got a Korean Bible, we got a Russian Bible, we got an Arabic Bible, Arabic. We got two here Ethiopian Bibles. We got the Bible in Hebrew, Greek, and English, and yeah. Oh, and don't forget Chinese. We do. We believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. Hey, watch me now. Say I believe. Yes, I do. Yes, I love y'all. I'm about to go. I need to go lay down and take a nap. I think that's silly. I'll see y'all in a minute. Yeah. Mm-hmm.